Guys, let's see what the message is for today. Let me plug in the mic so it doesn't do that interference kind of sound rather. That swoosh sound because my phone fell so many times. So I think we're good now. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. What can we get into? Do we want to do dice or energy oracle? Let's do dice. Aries, 8th house, and Mars. It's giving rebirth. Aries, 8th house, and Mars. Finding hidden parts of you or parts of you you've suppressed. It could be also healing old traumas, childhood traumas, or sexual traumas, okay? I'm seeing sacral and solar plexus, something to do with your confidence, your innermost intimate expression. I'm hearing with Mars and the 8th house. There's something sexual too here, though. Aries, 8th house, Mars. There's definitely a sexual energy. I do see as well Saturn, 9th house, and Leo. I'm hearing father, son. This is something I'm hearing a long time ago. Something a long time ago. But with this Leo and Aries, is self-expression, like I said, finding yourself back, your vitality, first of all, but also it goes deeper than your confidence, your true identity. Reconciling with yourself. And then Mars and Saturn and Mercury here. News from the past. Freedom of speech, throat chakra activation. Speaking your truth boldly. This is very interesting. Then here you have 8th, 9th, and 7th. I'm hearing the community, a marriage perhaps. Why am I hearing stepfather? It's giving like a reunited family. Like step brothers, step sisters, stepfather, stepmother, the step grandparents. Something here is being revealed that was hidden. There's a lot of dogma involved here too with the 9th and Saturn. Something like keeping it quiet. But you're speaking up. You're taking back control. That keeps coming up. Taking back control energy. Let's see. Well, Spirit, I thought I was going to be lighter than this. It's getting pretty... Oh, there's a card that doesn't belong. 2. Let's see what they are. Yeah, ancient healing and karma, Saturn. Healing the past, finally. But it goes deeper than the past. It's generational. But DNA could be, like I was saying, that stepfather, that step energy, you know? You don't share the same DNA. hearing exercising the demons. The monsters. Health again. Mental health, I'm hearing. Although it says, I honor my physical body that enshrines my soul. Oops. Happiness. And then I had loneliness, bottom of the deck. Sorry, it's gratitude. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Yeah, I feel like you had to heal from something. You had to accept something. Accept that it happened to you or to somebody else. Accept the situation that maybe wasn't ideal, to say the least. Some of you, it was horrific. But you finally faced those demons, and Spirit said you can be grateful. Pride. I love myself and see everyone and see myself in everyone. Yeah, you finally are honest with yourself, and this honesty is what helps you heal and deeply heal. This is a huge transformation. Mars, Saturn, 8th house, and Aries, 1st house. With Leo, the sun, a rebirth. Yeah, I can always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. I feel like you pushed it under the rug. It became, I mean, you had to, okay, especially if we're talking about something that was from long time ago. You had to push it under the rug, you know? You were told to push it under the rug. You were made believe that it didn't happen, or this was normal, okay? The situation was normal. The inequity, the lack of harmony, the just feeling of something not being fair. It was normal, you know? It's like nobody protected you. Their way of protecting you or protecting somebody else was hush hush. It was all about appearances, I'm hearing. And you, now that you're grown, something happened here. You might have been triggered by something, or you just upped and took the decision to heal, and you're taking the steps necessary. For some of you, this is just something you came to the realization of, and you're starting now your healing journey to repair yourself. Okay? I don't think this is done. I think for some of you, you're just starting, or some of you, you've been doing this. And this is just confirmation that you're on the right path. Okay? Let's get into tarot. Maybe something with your partner, because we did have Libra, a marriage or something. Maybe this arose with you getting married. It brought back everything. You were definitely struggling with your mental health, always have been. And now you find it in yourself, in your soul, in your heart to have gratitude. And that's because of the healing you've done. Yeah, some from childhood, guys. That extended family I'm talking about, that step family thingy. Yeah, brothers and sisters, family. Okay, I have to do this. Brothers and sisters, family, stuff. Definitely healing. Trauma, childhood trauma. You're taking back control. You're not letting it eat at you anymore. Yeah. You are deciding to start over. Aries energy, we had it in the dice. You're reconnecting with your inner child. It takes a lot to work on your inner child. It's not overnight. Because those memories are so confused. They're so buried so deep, you know. It takes a lot of work to retrieve them and accept them and then heal them. You know, there's a whole path, a long one. It doesn't happen overnight. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, you're pretty established. You know, you've been steady. You've been grounded. Some of you are well. You know, monetarily, in the stability area, like front. You know, like home, successful. You know, but again, there's been this division. You know, you can't run away from your past. Six of Cups. And I feel like something happened here where it's just resurfacing. Yeah, you're very grateful for what you have, what you've accomplished, you know. The family you've built. Even if you're not super successful, the family, you know, the home you've built. And it might be like, why is this thing coming up now, you know? Somehow, underliner is that whatever you went through unconsciously was motivating you to not recreate that. So see, somewhere it lied dormant, even though it was not coming to the surface, really coming to the surface. But the time has come now to heal your inner child, okay? The time has come to heal your inner child. It's divine timing. There's a time for everything. And the time for you now is to heal your inner child. Yeah, suppressing it. Page of Swords. Not wanting to know. Avoiding conversation. The conversation. The inner conversation. I feel like a lot of people are not even aware that of the trauma you went through. This is you and you. This Page of Swords reversed. It's you simulating, you not talking about it, you hiding it, you holding appearances, right? That everything is well. There's a lot to unpack here because remember what I was saying. I feel like in your family there was a lot of that, holding up appearances, you know? And you're reproducing it. You're doing the same thing. Yeah, suppressing your emotions. Queen of Cups reversed. Pretending to be strong and grounded. Which you are. But now, this is what's coming back to the surface. It's coming back to the surface. Somebody from your past might come back and trigger. Six of Cups. Somebody from you might get a message from somebody that's going to trigger all of this, or this is what happened, you know. Let's try to clarify these two. Clarify, please, Spirit. Page of Swords reversed and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, some of you are doing really well. Some of you divorced, and now that you're single, this is where you have the time, because I feel like maybe this happened, then you went to college, then you and then you just were keeping busy, almost like you were running out of time or you had something to make up for. And that's what I'm saying, you're successful. Some of you, maybe you divorced because of this. And now you're realizing that it's all tied in together. It's all tied together, right? You're going to be successful though. You know, I'm going to say something harsh. I feel like some of you, you're meant to be on your own. It's just what the destiny has for you this lifetime. You're not meant to do life, this life, with a partner. Okay. Now, I'm not saying children, but a partner. Maybe some of you already have children. But you're not meant to the moon. You're meant to walk this path alone. The moon is emotions, it's healing too. So something hidden is coming out, you know, and you're very defensive right now. But you have to deal with these monsters. Ten of Swords. You have to deal with these monsters. And like I said, yeah, you're not meant to do, you're not meant to be, marriage is not for you. And I think you know it. I think you've tried, but you know that marriage is not for you. Like marriage, literally being with a person. I feel like the trauma, unfortunately, it's the result of the trauma, right? But I'm going to tell you something. You're going to be very successful on your own. You are enough. You are enough. And I feel like a lot of you are telling yourselves that you are enough. And let me just tell you, you're going to be very successfully single. There is a lot of money here. Look, you're not meant for the family life, the picket fence. You're a rebel. Maybe that's why we have the DNA. You were chosen to break some type of chain here of patriarchy, matriarchy, conditioning. You know? You are your own success. Anybody that's, it's almost like you're meant to shine so bright that I don't think the way you're meant to shine on your own, okay? It's almost very destiny forward too. It's your destiny. You're meant to shine so bright that nobody can handle the level of success you're going to achieve. There's no man on this earth that can handle that level of success and not be jealous of it. You see what I'm saying? Or not hold it against you, not turn on you, not go crazy and weird. You know what I mean? Very supercharged masculine energy. Your masculine energy took over because I'm hearing that's all you have left. Not to say you're masculine, you look manly. You know what I'm saying? It is just your path, you know. You're going to be very successful. I'm telling you something. Business on business, accolades on accolades. People are going to know who you are. Okay? Big cojones. And I don't think that, I'm telling you, Spirit's like nobody can handle it. The level of success that is meant for you, nobody can be with you and not be envious, jealous. They're not man enough. You will castrate them, even if you're not trying. You see what I'm saying? You know, we all have stories. Each of our stories are different. It's written. Maybe last lifetime you were a housewife. This lifetime ain't no housewife over here, okay? Or you might get somebody who can be by your side, but damn, they're gonna have to be very docile. And is that what you want? That's possible. That's possible. Yeah. Never say never. Who am I to say you'll never? Yeah. Just be prepared. If you know, if you're the one, if I don't think you are, I'm here. I'm like, yeah, I'm in my masculine energy, but I know that if I find a man, I always say, if I find a man that awes me and I'm able to shut up and I don't talk anymore, I know that's my man because I'm so in awe, you know, that's my man, you know. Maybe you looking for something else. Maybe you're okay with wearing the pants. I mean, 2025. Who says it has to be this way or that way? But you're not meant for the type of marriage where it's like you're the divine feminine, taking care of the kids, making it nice, housewife, trad wife. That's not you. Nope. That's what I want to say. Okay, let me take it back. That's You're not a trad wife. You're not a trad wife. Okay? But this inner child, it's time to heal your inner child here. Okay? And if you started, you're on the right track. And this is going to bring even more success, okay? Success for you. Like right now, yes, you're going to need time. You're going to need to take some time off of work. Less running, less chasing, less work, let's call it. Because like I said, healing the inner child is not a small affair. Okay? These emotions have been shut off too long. Some of you, something to do with a mother here, an abusive mother, perhaps. Um, you know what? I'm feeling it's mostly a mother figure. You know, maybe that's why you're so disgusted by the feminine energy and that you're more masculine. You see what I'm saying? A mother that didn't give love, that didn't protect you. Maybe a mother that married every second, that was the trad wife, but that was accepting bullshit, just for luxury, for living well, and didn't take into consideration her child or her children, which brought this whole mess. Because I'm telling you, this energy of step brother, stepfather, step things, and moving around a lot, changing homes a lot, having to adapt as a child, that could be so traumatic. Okay, so that's what you need to heal. And money does not heal that. No matter how we want to, no matter how rich we are, how poor, rich, it doesn't matter. Trauma does not go away until it is faced and healed. And there's nothing that can heal trauma than healing, than truly healing. No money can heal trauma. Nothing. And no matter how much you push it away, it will come back to the surface. And for you, this is what's happening. It has come back to the surface. Some of you are like, why? Because I'm in the midst of like, things are going well. I'm getting contracts, Where's this left field shit coming from? Guys, don't fight it. It's surfacing here for a reason. Remember, we're at 8th house Mars. Look at these cards. The moon, 7 wands, 10 of swords. You're going to want to fight this. Inner child's healing. Don't fight this. Okay, guys. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Speechless. It's not expecting that. Can we get some cards? Okay, let's get an animal oracle. Be here now. Yeah. It's a process. Be here now is giving, it's a process. The hummingbird. 7. It's a process. You're gonna come out of this shining even brighter. You're meant to shine anyway, either way. And I feel like it's because you've reached a pinnacle where this has to be healed so you can move on to the next, which is going to be big, big. 9 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands. It's going to be huge. Set healthy boundaries, not for yourself, okay? But set healthy boundaries, saying take the time you need. Some of you are in the public eye, or you're always traveling, or you work in an environment where there's a lot of people love you, they're always like, yeah, you go out, you're very vivacious, and you're very, because you suppressed all this trauma. Now that it's going to come back up, it's okay to retreat and take the time, okay? You need. There's going to be, you're going to have to, I can't tell you anyway, because it's going to be so, you can't run away from this, basically. And you will know what to do. Trust me, you will know what to do. Okay? You will know what to do because there's no running. There's no more running. Yeah. Co-create with spirit. Yeah. 7. And here 8. 7, 8. 3, 7, 8. That could be significant. Crow spirit. You're not going to lose anything. There's always enough. Koi spirit. You're going to think you're losing stuff. You're not losing. Guess why? Because you're going to have peace. Ultimate peace. And so what if you have to start over again? So what? These people, if they can't understand, yeah, if they're not supportive of you, love is all around, right? If they're not supportive of you, your job, whatever, when this comes in, yeah? And don't be scared. It's not like, oh, wow, it's going to be doomsday. No, but it definitely is not going to be the same. You're not going to be the same. You're going back, okay? And yeah, it's back. And so love is all around you. You need to be with people that love you through this transformation. There's always enough time for beginner's mind. For example, if this fantastic job you have, this fantastic community you created, they're not supportive of you. Okay, they're not giving you the love, the time that you need, the space, the love especially. They don't deserve you. They're not good people if they don't support you in your healing. And that's why Spirit wants to make sure it doesn't matter, because what you're going to find is this ultimate peace, true peace, that without this peace, everything is a lie, really. A lot of people are walking around lying to themselves. Oh, so many. I feel like that's why the word is shit, okay? Uh, so everybody needs to find inner peace. And you do that by working on your traumas. So many people walking with loads of trauma here, pretending that they're fine, but they're not. Spirit wants to assure you, though, because you're co-creating with Spirit. Even if there's a halt, there's a restart, time for beginner's mind, it's going to be even better. You're going to even shine brighter when you come out of this. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. And Spirit is here, has me here to tell you, to guarantee that. So some of you are in the midst of this right now. Shit's unraveling a little bit, or a lot. Maybe you need to get this message to reassure you that sweet results await at the end of this rearrangement, let's call it. This redo, okay? This labor I'm hearing, it's almost like you're in labor. You're gonna give birth to this beautiful child after this. I don't know why they gave me that analogy. Yeah. It's like you're in labor. You're going into labor. Okay? All right, guys, I love you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hope this resonated and it brought you some comfort, some clarity. And I'll try to come back later. Hopefully, we'll have a message that's a little bit more light, okay? But yeah, nothing to fear though. Everything is already set up. You're co-creating with spirit. You're co-creating with spirit. And your ancestors too. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.